the platform is a school teacher, primary school teacher, Bara de Roista. Welcome, Bara.
Can you hear me there, yeah? The College of Gamani Díomh Galir, Smisha Bara de Roista, because it's Moontor Bun School of May. O'Dowla, Timala Clear. Tom Brass, Sauce of Van Shonyov. I'll score Ardiffic and Fuish the Knot in a faux Greek for Ogre in the hair and Blaint the Blaint O'Hin. I'm Bara de Roista. I'm a primary school teacher from Tallinn, Dublin. And I want to speak to you. Thank you. And I'd like to speak to you about primary school children, essentially. Before I do that, can I just commend everyone for being here today? Because you are the courageous ones. You are the brave ones. And you are the people who are going to give everyone else hope when they realise that they've been conned and lied. We've all been lied to. I also want to commend quickly, I know there are some people who have been vaccinated here today, and I commend them, and I have my 100% respect for being here. There are a lot of people deep down who know that they've been lied and conned, and they think it's too late to turn back. Well, the message to them is, it's not too late to turn back. There's at least 300,000 of us waiting here with open arms to welcome you and support you, and let's unite together. And finally, before I move on to the children, do not fall into the government's tactics of divide and conquer. It's what they're doing. We were all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it at times. You lose concentration, you find yourself getting into those conversations and battles you shouldn't be getting into. We're blamed on everything. We're being ridiculed, we're being abused. Hold your ground, stand firm, and realise and know that we are right. We know the truth. We're right. And take strength in the words of Dr. Vincent quoted WB8 Sarah. I'm going to quote Bobby Sands. Bobby Sands in the final verse of his poem, The Rhythm of Time. It's the way we are at the moment. Take solace from it. He says, it lights the dark of this prison cell. It thunders forth its might. It is the undauntable thought, my friend, that thought that says, I am right. Okay, the primary school children. A lot of you might not know who John Boyle is. I'll tell you who John Boyle is. John Boyle is the General Secretary of the Irish National Teachers Organisation. And John Boyle, up to about 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, he was calling for the masking of primary school children. Children as young as 4 years of age. At the same time, HICWA were doing a risk assessment, or pretending to do a risk assessment, decide whether to lower the age to under 12s. It turned out they didn't mandate it. Now, what people don't know, the reasons why HICWA did not mandate it was not because of any risk assessment they did. It's because they were inundated with calls and emails from parents and from the public expressing their disgust and abhorrence at even the notion of masking 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds up to the age of 12. Now, John Boyle is back on our airwaves again. He's back again calling for the masking of primary school children. He wants them masked.
Where does he live?
Where does he live?
So, as I said, I'm a teacher. I know lots of teachers. None of them have been calling for the masking of children in primary school. A lot of teachers here today. They also know teachers. Those teachers don't know anybody else who's been calling for the masking of primary school children. So it begs the question, who does John Boyle represent? Who is he representing and who is he speaking for? Well, I'll tell you, it's not us, it's not the teachers of Ireland. He's speaking for the Department of Education, NEFIT and HSE. He does not speak for the teachers of Ireland. That's exactly who he should be representing, not anybody else. So I'll call on John Boyle. Now, John, grow a pair. Be a man. Stand up to your masters. Stand up to your masters and say no. Do not hide behind the excuse of, I'm just following public health measures. That's no excuse. Do not hide behind the excuse, I'm just following orders. That doesn't work. Where have we heard that before? And it didn't turn out very, very well at all. And now, John Boyle, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Be a man. Because, great point, there's a lot of men are lacking in this country right at present right now. That's for sure. Men are lacking. It's Manana here and it's all about the women. The women are leading the way here. To the teachers of Ireland, primary school teachers in particular, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? As I said, I don't know any teachers who are calling for this, but I can guarantee there'll be lots of them who will be on Facebook and be on wherever else social media giving out about this, but you need to back up your words with actions. What are you going to do? Are you going to go into your principal and express your disgust at this and then be told to go back to your classroom with your tail between your legs, which is what will happen to many? You need to stand up. The health of our children does not come down to principals or boards of management or teachers. It comes down to the parents. We decide what is right for our children's health. You decide what is right for your children's health. So I ask teachers, if you really call yourself teachers, teach the children who apparently you're meant to care for. Teach them what's right and what's wrong. Teach them how to recognise discrimination. Teach them, be a teacher that they will not forget, ever. Again, teachers, you cannot hide behind the excuse, I'm just doing as I'm told. You can't hide behind that, it doesn't work at all. Do not stand idly by. Albert Einstein came out with a great quote. He said, the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch without doing anything. Stand up for the children. Be a voice for the children. Parents have a voice, but it's not being listened to. There's principals and boards of management up and down this country deciding what's best for those parents' children. So they have no voice. Teachers, please give the children a voice. Finally, folks, it's very fitting and poignant we're outside the GPO here on the steps, where Patrick Pearse, the greatest educationist this country's ever seen, came out on these steps at 12 on Monday the 24th of April 1916 and proclaimed the greatest document